Hello again, YouTube. This is my small haul from Walgreens. And I made a little money there today, but it did not come without any drama. Unfortunately, I made money and made drama as well. I went in because I had three $4 registry rewards that was from the Right Guard deal a couple of weeks ago. So I needed to use those because they were expiring today, and I didn't want to let those go to waste. So when I realized the Got2Be products were $5 each, basically they were 2 for $10. And I remembered I never used my coupons that were $3 off any one full size product. So you buy 2 of them, you can use 2 of the coupons. That makes them 2 for $4. Okay. So I had to throw in a filler because I had a total of 3 coupons, the $4 register reward and the 2 $3 coupons. And I'll show you how it eventually went. There we go right there. 2 for $10, the 25-cent blow pop, my coupons and the register reward. So basically I paid for the blow pop 25 cents plus tax, 27 cents, and I got back a $5 register reward. So I did that twice. I was attempting to do it 3 times at the first store, but I only got it done twice. And on the third transaction, it didn't go through. Well, I lied. It went through, but I didn't get the register reward. And off the bat with the first transaction, the girl couldn't get the coupons to scan. Like, she got one of the $3 off coupons to work. Then she tells me I could only use one because the other one wasn't scanned. And I was like, no, I should be able to use both of them. So then she calls a manager over, and little shorty comes over, and he was like, the coupon says 1 per purchase. I said, yeah, that's right, 1 per purchase of each item. So I had to show him, this is a purchase, 1 coupon. This is a purchase, 2nd coupon. You know, he was like, no, 1 per purchase. I said, yeah, that's what I just said. I said, so purchase means 1 per each item, not per the total transaction. So now I said, you're confusing the word purchase with the word transaction. I said, that's 2 totally different things. Oh, okay. So then he goes around the desk, and he's standing there trying to scan the coupon. Of course, it still won't scan. I don't know why it's not scanning. I mean, I have no idea why. These are those raggedy new computers that I can't stand because it's too many issues. You can't go back. You can't do this. And so, I mean, anyway. He's back there. Oh, it won't scan. Okay. I said, well, no, he goes, it won't scan, so I don't know, well, we can only take 1. I said, no, that just means you got to manually type it in. Oh, okay. I'm like, come on now, I'm not stupid. I'm not falling for y'all tricks today. So finally, the girl couldn't go back, or she couldn't do something. It wouldn't let her do so. I don't know. So anyway, we ended up having to void that transaction. So then we start over. So then I give her the coupons, and then I give her my $4 register reward. It won't scan the register reward. So now I'm just like, y'all gotta be kidding me. You know, my frustration meter is just getting higher and higher. So then the other manager, I can't stand this guy. He comes over with this little scowly look on his face, you know, looking like a bulldog. You know, somebody done made him mad, and he all just nasty looking. But it wasn't scanned, so we can't take it. And I hate when they say we can't take it, or you can't do it, or it ain't gonna work, because it ain't my problem. That's not my fault that it's not working. I can see if the error was on my end, but clearly it wasn't. But what I realized later on, and I'll tell you how I figured it out, I think it's this particular item. The Guardian Angel heat protectant stuff. I think that's what a problem came in as far as why the registry reward didn't print on the third transaction. But we ain't even got to that yet. So finally, he tells me that I have to give all the coupons and give the registry reward first, and then the coupon I have to do it in a certain order. Oh, well, how do I know that? And when did that start? I ain't never had that issue. So I'm like, fine. So he's looking at me like it's too late. It ain't too late. You just gotta void it again. So finally, that's when the first transaction went through. Then the second transaction, I made sure I gave her, here you go. This is what I'm going to use. Went through fine, get my register reward. Now, when it came to my last transaction, that was this stuff and the little pink stuff, the purple pomade stuff, whatever that is. Again, everything back there was tagged on the shelf. Everything had a buy two for 10, get $5 back tag. And I'm back there, I'm reading this stuff because some of this stuff is just like, it's stuff I'm not going to use. I'm not going to spike my hair. So I was trying to see, is there anything that I might potentially try to use out of this? So that's when I picked up that heat protectant, and I also picked up that texture cream pomade. I don't even know what that is, honestly. So anyway, when the transaction was completed, we did it exactly like they said it had to be done with the coupons. And I gave her everything. And the register board didn't print. So she was like, I don't know. It didn't print. I'm like, well, I don't know. Somebody need to come figure it out. I don't know why it didn't print. So then that old nasty looking manager comes back again. So he's acting like he's all annoyed and bothered because he's having to do his job today. So he comes over and he's like, well, if it don't print, ain't nothing I can do. Well, somebody got to do something. I didn't do anything wrong. And I said, I don't understand what you mean there's nothing you can do. Well, we could void it out and start over and see if it's going to print. Do what you need to do. Figure it out. So he voided it all out. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if it didn't work the first time, just, why do the same thing? It's like repeating it over and over again. Just because you do the same thing over and over, why are you expecting different results? I don't understand it. So, but anyway, I let him go through with it. Still no register reward. But, ma'am, it's not going to give you a register reward for it. I said, well, I don't understand why it's not giving me a register reward. I said, it's tagged on the shelf. It's in the ad. Nothing different from the first time. From my understanding, I don't see nothing different. But maybe it's because you use a coupon. Nope, that ain't it. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't have got the register reward the first time. But maybe because you used the register reward. Nope, sorry, that's not it either. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't have got the first 2 register rewards. Well, I don't know why. I don't know why either. And quite frankly, it ain't my job to figure out why it's yours. So I'm frustrated because I hate that. I don't know what to do. I can't do it. And it's like he was offering no solution. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He was just like, had that attitude of, oh, well, too bad, take it or leave it type attitude. That don't sit right with me. I can't. I've been in customer service for so long. If at my job I tell people, oh, well, too bad, so sad, I don't think I have a job. When a customer comes to me and they got a problem or an issue, I have to take care of it. That's my job. Anyway, so in the end, needless to say, I left them mad because I have taken a position that you can't reason with stupid and you can't argue with a fool. So I don't do that. So at the end, I just like, well, fine, give me my little 27-cent back. Keep your products, give me my coupons, and I'm going to go. But before I left there, I called customer service, and complained to them, and I told her exactly, what the deal was, and she took all my information like they do, and she told me hopefully somebody would call me back within a couple of days. So I left it at that, and then I just went on to the next Walgreens. Now, at the next Walgreens, reason I say I think it might have been that product, because there it was not marked on the shelf. And when I had the lady scan it, I asked her first, I said, is this part of the promotion? And she scanned it, and she said, well, it's coming up and saying sale, so yes, it is. So I got those same 2 items again, rang it up. This time I had to get the Laffy Taffy because they didn't have blow pops. I paid 36 cents because it was a little bit higher, and nothing printed. So I said, well, maybe it is the item. And she said, well, no, because it rang up and it said sale, see right there. So then she called the manager over, and she calmly explained to him, and he was happy-go-lucky, like, okay, it was like sometimes you would think at this point they would have everything worked out in the system. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I agree too. He scanned it like 5 or 6 times, just scan. Then he totaled it and cashed it out, and guess what? The register reward printed. That's all it takes. Just a manager doing their job, trying to figure out what's wrong, taking a few minutes to do customer service, because when you work in retail, customer service is the number one thing. And it printed. It printed fine. So, I don't know. Was it the item? Was it not the item? I haven't a clue. I don't even know. So, but anyway, that's my Walgreens small money-making haul, because, again, I went in with $12 and I came out with $15, and I got my free items as well. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me rant and rave, and have a great and happy day.